Bisset is here. She's got something special she's serving up for Thanksgiving. Always a pleasure to see her.
And supermodel Beverly Johnson stops by hoping to help other women with a very, very personal matter. You're going to want to tune in for this.
Why do we have to have so many gorgeous women on today? As if we don't feel badly enough. We're
Just another day.
Then Chef Jimmy Banos is in the kitchen with a recipe that'll spice up your Thanksgiving. But first, these messages.
Have you heard the news about Zyrtec? It's fast relief.
Alcott.
Might be good.
Still to come, actress Jacqueline Bisset brings new life to Louisa May Alcott. But first, these messages.
So I put your mother in pretty dresses.
Still to come, beautiful actress Jacqueline Bisset talks about what it's like to be a mother estranged from her daughter.
Plus, want to give your Thanksgiving meal a little kick? Well, famed restaurateur Jimmy Banos has some suggestions.
She's like a queen.
How is it?
Well, I'm worried about that accident. Could take a few days.
Oh, well, that's all right. I'm here to visit my daughter.
Your daughter? Well, who would that be?
That would be me.
Well, we're back with more of Today on this Tuesday, and that was legendary actress Jacqueline Bisset in An Old-Fashioned Thanksgiving.
The movie about a young woman trying to find her path while her family suffers loss and financial troubles is based on the works of a beloved author and poet, Louisa May Alcott. It's so lovely to see you. It's been
Nice to see you.
a long time since I saw you before. Everybody's gorgeous, and it's really, frankly, bugging me.
Yes. We're sort of irritated.
Yes,
No,
yes.
Thank you.
Tell us about your character in this movie.
It's really like 3 generations of women, and I play the grandmother, who is a woman of doubtful past, but who's made a lot of money and is very grand, and is estranged from her daughter. Intimidated by her daughter. There were certain things that intimidated by her daughter from birth. She felt judged because her life was a little bit doubtful. You know, she'd done things to make money and to grow in the world. So I find that interesting. I find the rapport between a mother and a daughter really interesting.
And timeless, really.
Timeless, absolutely. And then my relationship is also with my granddaughter, played by Tatiana Maslany, who's a lovely actress. And she's a person who's more like me. She's an adventurous. She's wants education, culture, and she wants her granddaughter to travel and not get married too quickly.
So she's ahead of her time in that sense, because this was the 1800s.
Yes,
Did you read the book, the short story?
No,
I'm sorry, before you didn't.
I didn't. No.
How come?
Well, because I don't always think it's relevant. You know, sometimes you get too much information. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes I
And it can color your portrayal.
Well, sometimes you don't get the opportunity in the script to do what you've read in the book or the piece, and sometimes I just take it. It's a film. It's when I did Anna Karenina, there I read the book in detail. You know, there I was given. It gave me so much, but I just didn't feel the need to.
And what attracts you these days to certain parts? Because they always say that as we get older in our world, across the board, it's tougher for women. But as actresses, it's very hard as well. Especially if they built their career on their looks, which you never did. You were always a serious actress, even though they tried to do that to you at one point.
They
did those naughty boys.
If you wanted to.
Yeah.
Well, I just looked for the meat and potatoes in a script, you know. And I've been looking for some comedic stuff, actually, when I got to do a comedy after this film, called the Last Film Festival with Dennis Hopper.
And that's not out yet,
Which is not out yet, which is really fun and completely different. I play an Italian actress, very over the top.
So you mix it up.
Do you like doing comedy?
I love doing comedy.
Really? Is it difficult to do?
I don't find it that difficult, but people always say it's more difficult. But I actually, but there's some characters living in me that used to practice on my mother, you know, and I got a chance to bring one out.
You have a complicated relationship with your mother.
Well, no, not really. I resolved everything. I resolved everything with her before she died.
I know everyone watching this is saying she looks so good. Are you doing anything special to retain this sort of youthfulness?
No.
What are we doing?
I'm not doing anything, actually.
Really?
No, I don't do anything. I haven't had Botox. I haven't had any of those things or plastic surgery. I just believe in, it sounds so corny, I believe in thinking clearly and I believe in personal integrity, and I believe in not having nasty stuff in your mind which pollutes your system and your face. And
Feeling bad now.
Yeah. No,
Because I have. Feeling guilty.
I do think it. I think, you know, you think you used to end up looking mean, you know, things like that.
Right.
Well, you were talking about how women they stop looking like
basically-
themselves.
Basically, let me just tell you what I believe in. I believe in.
Okay.
I think the government should give everybody a steamer.
A steamer?
A steaming
cook their
basket
food.
Okay.
At a good-sized pot, and I think you could clear up obesity. You could clear up a million things if you did that.
Eating properly
Eating
and getting rid of the fat.
Getting rid of the fat and getting the pleasure of really great vegetarian kind of food, plus a little meat.
So you eat really well. That's part of your
And you
secret.
obviously exercise.
I do, but I'm not like fanatical. I just feel better when I do it. You know?
Right.
And I try and keep my mind functioning. I mean, I like to read and keep it moving in there, ask questions. I
And
mean,
you
you know,
know- well, I'm
doing
sorry.
your job,
Yeah.
this is going to keep you young.
See? See what
I'm going to take a bath of my happy pills tonight. We'll see.
Stimulation is the mental
It
stimulation.
is. It's all about
Yeah.
You're right.
keep growing. When you
Yeah.
stop being a student of life, you have decided
Yeah.
it's time to pack it in, don't you think?
I think so. And you could be a student of life in any place you are. I mean, anybody. You can always find someone to talk to. And
See how inspirational she is?
I love her, yeah.
But you don't
Yeah.
listen. But anyways.
Just another day on the show.
No, but my character was I really enjoyed it because she was tough, and then she softens. She becomes more human. You know, my character ends up being quite a lovable sort of woman, sort of.
Well, we're going to
Not-
get the chance to see it because
Yes.
an old-fashioned Thanksgiving premieres on the Hallmark Channel. They always do great work on November 22nd. It's
Saturday.
always
9
lovely,
o'clock.
lovely
Thank
to
you.
see you.
Thank you.
Thank
Very
you.
nice to meet you,
You're such
too.
a pleasure. You're
Thank
so
you.
sweet.
I'm depressed.
All right, coming up
All
next.
right.
Oh, here's some more depression.
Yeah.
Supermodel Beverly Johnson wants you to know about her health right after this.
When I get a migraine, forget it. It's excruciating.